The success of parental consent laws will encourage teenagers to put off needed abortions until the second or third trimester. Subpoint A. Parental consent laws increase the likelihood of later-term abortions by Claire Glass, news analyst for Truthout, published on Truthout on September 13, 2013, access November 6, 2013. Parent involvement laws cannot conjure love and support for pregnant teen where there's violence in the home. What they do is reduce access to abortion and increase the likelihood of more complicated later-term abortions. Subpoint B. Because of the law, later-term abortions rose by 34% by Dean Reynolds, writer for ABC News, published March 2006, last access October 31st. Among 17-and-a-half-year-old girls, abortions in the second trimester rose by a troubling 34%, meaning that these girls were purposely putting off their procedures until they became 18 when the law would no longer apply to them. If teenagers chose to talk to a judge, this may also cause delays. Subpoint C. Waiting for a judge waiver causes substantial delays, making abortions unobtainable. By American Civil Liberties Union, published April 2001, last access October 30, 2013. Going to court and waiting for a decision from a judge can cause substantial delays. These delays not only increase the risk of the procedure, but because the price of abortion goes up substantially and fewer physicians provide the services as the pregnancy advances. The delay makes an abortion unobtainable for some teens. Overall, the law acts more as a roadblock in the teen's path than a helper, making it more dangerous, and teenagers are less likely to pursue the help they need. Subpoint D. Restrictive laws create further delays among women who have difficulty seeking care. This is by Susan Dudley, PhD from University of Massachusetts, published in the National Abortion Federation, updated 2003, last access October 30th, 2013. By placing roadblocks in teenagers' path, restrictive laws have the effect of creating further delays among women who already have difficulty seeking prompt care. When teens know that healthcare providers are forced by law to tell their parents before providing services, they are less willing to get healthcare related to sexual activity. Subpoint 2. As abortions are delayed, the health of the young woman becomes even more dangerous because the body isn't physically able to be pregnant, and minors carrying babies to full term are actually riskier in some cases. Teens waiting for the permission for the abortion raise the risk for medical problems as pregnancy progresses, leading to worst-case scenarios if they wait too long. Subpoint 8. There is a 50% higher risk of complications for the second trimester abortions. By Slava Goffberg, a medical doctor for Medscape, published in eMedicine in 2008, access November 5th, 2013. While all abortions pose physical and psychological risks for a woman, medical risk from abortion increases markedly as pregnancy progresses. At 12 to 13 weeks gestation, the physical complication rate is 3 to 6%. The complication rate increases to 50% or higher as abortions are performed in the second trimester. Subpoint B. Abortions complications result in maternal death and is riskier in later-term pregnancies. By Karen Pazel, with a PhD in anthropology, member of Health Disease Centers for Disease Control. Americans United for Life, February 25th, 2011, November 5th, 2013. Abortion complications can result in maternal death. Since abortion was legalized in the United States in 1973, more than 400 women are known to have died from legal abortions. The risk of death is higher in later stages of pregnancy. A study of national data on abortion-related mortality from 1998 to 1997 found that 13 to 15 weeks of gestation, the rate of abortion-related mortality was 14.7 per 100,000. At 16 to 20 weeks, the rate rose to 29.5 per 100,000, and after 21 weeks, the rate reached 76.6 deaths per 100,000. Teens are also forced to carry their child to full term, may increase their chances of severe medical problems. These delayed abortions can lead to unnecessary death or to the mother. Subpoint C. Teenage pelvic bones are unable to deliver vaginal births, increasing C-sections. By Elizabeth Eden, practicing obstetrician on Discovery Fit and Health, published on Access November 6, 2013. Pelvic bones do not reach their maximum size until about age of 18. Therefore, the pelvis of the teenage mother may not have grown enough to allow vaginal delivery of a normal-sized baby. For this reason, the incidence of cesarean section is higher in teenage mothers. A baby that can be delivered vaginally when the mother is 20 is often too large to be delivered when she was 14. Subpoint D. Teenage mothers are at greater risk for pregnancy complication. By American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, especially for teens, published August 2007, access November 5, 2013. A teenage mother is at greater risk than a woman over age 20 for pregnancy complications, such as premature labor, anemia, and high blood pressure. These risks are even greater for teens who are under 15 years old. Subpoint E. Pregnancy for minors are 2 to 5 times more likely to result in death. By Catherine Gratznik, columnist for Advocate for Youth, published in Advocates for Youth on April 2007, accessed November 6, 2013. Adolescents aged 15 through 19 are twice as likely to die during pregnancy or childbirth as those over age 20. Girls under age 15 are 5 times more likely to die. I now stand up for process.
Alright, so your whole dissent is basically about the risks of putting off an abortion.
My dissent is that parental consent laws will cause delays in abortions, which cause risks, either if they choose to proceed with the pregnancy or if they have the abortion later.
But did you say there's risks either way? The same risk, either if they give birth or have abortion?
Yeah, my dissent says that there's both risks for both.
I know, but even if they have an abortion, they have the same risk.
No, there's higher complications in pregnancy if they go all the way to full pregnancy.
Okay, you're also saying in subpoint C that our parental consent law is a roadblock? Because you have to wait for the judge and they might make it unreasonable?
Yep.
Do you have any evidence about how long it takes the judge to accept a...
I don't have evidence, but any delay, as you see, like the complications rise every week. So each week that the court has to process the information can lead to severe complications.
Yeah, that's it.
That was.
You have 30 seconds.
Sounds good.
Oh.
She's good, she says.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I don't know what that.